Celebrity Prime with Base Builders, and welcome to Demo Days. We're not just trying out new builder games for the channel, we're trying out new builder games for you. If you like building, interior design, and all-around creativity, you might just find your newest fun game right here. This time around, we're taking a first look at Medieval Dynasty. Now, the whole idea behind Demo Days is to take a first look at newer games, but Medieval Dynasty is definitely not new. But it was new to me until a few days ago when I got just hopelessly addicted to the Oxbow version of the game. But at least I sort of know my way around the controls by now, sort of. So I guess instead of being a full-on noob, I'm more like an advanced noob? Whatever. I kind of have to bend over backwards a tiny bit to consider it my kind of builder game, but hey, I just cannot keep my hands off of this thing, y'all. So let's roll with it. In this mode, you will follow the story of Rasimir and his male descendants. Single player only. Now, y'all, we are on normal difficulty here. But I freely confess that I'm about to make some cheatery choices. First, I am turning on unlimited stamina so that I don't have to pause every few seconds while I pant like a winded water buffalo. And because I know that this game is super grindy, I decided to save us all some time by giving myself unlimited carry weight so that I don't have to keep running back to base just because I'm carrying around the weight of several hundred water buffaloes and logs, which I will be most of the time. Yeah, dealing with the inventory is part of the gameplay, blah blah, yada yada yada. I am a horrible cheater, golly gee darn, sue me. I'll still be traveling around and popping back to base all the time anyway, so we'll still get to do plenty of sightseeing and traveling around and all that kind of thing. But see, for me, figuring out how I actually want to lay out the village and managing the villagers and all that kind of stuff is in fact the most important part of the gameplay anyway. A whole lot more important than storing my inventory every 4 seconds. Ooh, yeah, and speeding up the building. Ooh, this one is awfully tempting, y'all. Yeah, sure, why not? Because there's going to be a whole lot of building, and I do want to kind of minimize the time that you guys spend just staring at the screen while I add a whole bunch of sticks to a wall. Oh, and you know what? This stopped drop items from spoiling. I think I'm going to go with that. Everything else we are going to be leaving pretty much as is. Oh, wait, except for one thing. With all that cheatery stuff done, I think I'm going to up the difficulty for myself just a little bit by making the seasons a little bit longer. Now, I'm kind of torn between 5 days and 4. What I did on my Oxbow playthrough was actually set it to 6, and, well, it seems normal to me by now, but that's because that's kind of where I started, so I don't know what it's like to only have 3 days. So, I'm going with either 5 or 4. I kind of wish we could do 4.5, but that's not something that seems likely to work very well. Alright, well, I'll stick with 4 for the moment, but I might change that later on. Yes to events, yes to remote storage access, yes to unlimited stamina, yes to unlimited carry weight too. Everything else is pretty much as the default goes, except for this fast building and the stop drop items from spoiling part. Alright, I think we might be ready to start the game. Ooh, and here comes the dramatic intro.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it.
Well, it's good to know you're a farmer.
Being the eldest son, it's tough.
And the heir.
But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty.
But then,
the war came.
Yeah?
I lost everything overnight.
We certainly have to start off with the drama.
The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks, I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Alrighty. of a shame that I can't choose a female character. I do prefer to do that when I have the option. You can collect multiple items by simply holding the respective button/key. You can find interesting information in the object description of each item, such as where blah 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 that I'd missed. Alrighty, so we are starting a new life up in here. Alright, now where do I need to go? It looks like I need to go that ways. This is a pretty environment, I must say. Look at all those trees. Okay, now where are we going? We are apparently going to, let's see, Astovia, not Denica, or what's this other one? Cornica. And I don't know this map at all, y'all, so we're gonna have to just see where we are taken. Okay, we have discovered an animal spot of crow. That's good to know. Oh yeah, I'm kind of curious what I've got on me here. What do we start out with? Some apples, that's good. And I'm fully fed and fully watered, by the way, y'all. Basic shirt, basic shoes, basic trousers. Some broadleaf plantain. 50 coins. Some dried meat, that's good to know. An oat roll, that's going to be filling. Yeah, 65 food. And a simple torch. And we have 0 tools on us. Let's go ahead and start picking up any stones and sticks that we come across. That is going to be a pretty big theme for this old puppy. Oh, alright, collecting resources. Collecting resources. All the basic resources can be collected in the wild. Just look around and reach out for them. Sticks are the easiest to find, but on the other hand, stones and herbs are much harder to spot. Move the cursor on the desired item until its name is shown and collect it. Resources are used for various purposes like building, crafting, healing, or eating. Okay, yeah, I have played games before, and I know that picking up all the sticks and all the stones is probably generally a good first move in this kind of game. Alrighty, don't want to get too far off the path, but I do want to start making up some tools. Boy, the stones are a little bit hard to find. Let's see if Alt is going to give me anything. Alt is not giving me anything yet. Maybe I need to up some skills already. Let's see what else we can find here. I see some stone here. Hopefully. There is a stone, and possibly here are more, but apparently we can't grab those. Okay, let's see what else we got. And y'all, I should warn you in advance. This is a slow-moving game, and I'm going to be moving slowly through it. And I kind of made the mistake in my first playthrough. Oh, I've gotten turned around. I kind of made a mistake in my first playthrough of Oxbow, where I just went straight on into building the village way too fast. And I grew faster than I should have. Oh, come on, I wanted a stone. I will take a stick. That is not a stone that I can pick up. So anyway, my point is, feel free to just dig into this and get used to the fact that it's going to move slowly, or, if you want something a lot faster paced, you might want to go find a video about a different game, because this game is, by its nature, kind of slow. Let's see what I can build so far. Well, okay, we can build a stone knife. Let's see how many we can... Well, I was going for a stone axe. I just need more sticks. Okay, well, I can do that. And I will build me a stone knife pretty soon, too. Oh, in just a second, I'm going to check the map and see how many wild animals are likely to be around me. Let's do that now. This is a very handy feature where you can just check out all of the wild animals. Let's see, we've got some, looks like foxes, and I think I'm standing on top of crows or something like that. Yeah, I'm standing on top of crows. We've got some rabbits hanging around. We don't have any wisents. We don't have any boar yet. We don't have any deer. Wait, what is this? This is, where is that? Why am I being blind? Okay, these are badgers. All right. Badger, badger, badger. Good to know. But yeah, this is looking like a relatively safe area. And we might just have to move on a little bit more before all of these animals pop up. It just occurred to me that I'm not sure if you've got to explore around a little bit to make the animals pop up, but it's sure enough looking like it, because I'm sure that there are more than just these few animals on the map. Ugh. Okay, well, let's keep on going towards our goal here and pick up plenty of stone and stick and all that stuff as we go. And I'll do this the slower way. I like picking up sticks off the ground because it seems to go a lot faster. But we can go the slow way. Why are there so few stones here? I think I see one up there. Let's grab this stick first, because I think we needed more of those. Yeah, well, I should be able to collect those. Oh, earth. Let's Get rid of that, and then maybe I can pick up some stones. Yay! I have stones. Except, not in the metaphorical sense. Well, in the metaphorical sense, just not in the physical sense. Some kind of words. Rock. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting and kind of new. I don't remember ever seeing this option in Oxbow. but as I understand it, the updates to the Oxbow map also apply to the Valley map. So that's interesting to me. I have been playing enough of Oxbow that I should have come across that before now. I need me a pickaxe just to try this out. Let's see if I can build one, or how close I am to being able to build one. Where is the pickaxe? We need a log. And by the time I get around to that, let's see, I need to let's go ahead and build an axe. And I would kind of like to build several of these things, because then I can just go ahead and sell them. Well, the price per a stone knife is 5, and I'm going to get half of that, so that means 2.5 coins, which is not great. It's 7 for that. How much is a pickaxe? 7. Well, this is going to be easier to build because it's just sticks and stones. Well, I mean, this is logs and stones, so that's going to take me a little bit more. Oh, but I would like to have a nice wooden hammer. Well, okay, let's go ahead and build ourselves an axe first, just one. And then we can maybe make some logs happen. Because I'm going to want a whole lot more tools. I have very few tools. Well, I don't think I have any tools on me at present. Let's see, this is what I wanted to get. A simple torch, and now I have a stone axe on me, which is good. And I think that has already put itself into the 1 slot, which is also good. Although I kind of like having that at 3. Can I move that? Yeah, okay, yes, I can move that. I just got used to having it at 3, so I need to know what shortcut to hit. And let's look at ourselves. Okay, I'm 18, and that's my face. Can't really see it very well. Didn't really quite look like the animation at the beginning, but hey, that's fine. Let's see. Alright, let's keep on moving on, and I'm gonna just keep an eye out for more rocks that I can pickaxe once I have felled a few trees. And this looks like it must be, what was that? Gostovia, something like that. That looks like it must be my destination, but I still want to, honestly, I still want to craft more tools so that I can sell some stuff over there. Let's see. Ooh, look at all these lovely trees, though. Ooh. What's my weight at? It's not high enough that it showed up on my HUD. Let's see what all we have here. Not all that much. Alrighty. Oh yeah, well, I turned it up onto infinity carry weight, so I don't really care how much I've got on me. That is a nice feature. I apologize for teetering y'all, but that's just gonna have to be sometimes. We're just gonna have to get used to it being very slightly easier up in here. It's not gonna help me with killing wolves and running away from wisens and all that kind of stuff. But it might make this a slightly faster game, even though it's, still gonna be very slow paced. Ooh, I still need to pick up stuff as I walk, so I just won't get overburdened with our infinity carry weight. Alrighty, well, this is a nice looking little town, and I don't know which town is supposed to be the biggest town on this map. In Oxbow, we did spawn very near to the biggest town, Gostovia. Alright, good to know that we are here. Discovered animal spot, pigeon. We need to get in here and talk to the Castellan. Alright, yeah, cute little town. A whole lot of fences. Ooh, good to know where I can get some geese. I would like to get some geese, and I would like to be let through. Thank you. I would also like to get some cows. Cows. Sorry, y'all. I am a Blinket fan from way back when, although he hadn't put out much lately. So Bumir, let's talk
Hello,
to you.
traveler.
Show me your wares. I don't have anything really much to
good
sell you,
seeing
but
the valley.
let's go ahead and try it. I'm not going to sell you my stone axe. I don't really have anything all that sellable right now. But what do you have? Animal feed, bucket of milk, bucket of soured milk. Well, that can actually kind of work sometimes. And a whole bunch of manure. All right, good to know. And I don't really think that I can sell you much, can I? Would you like some stone? I think I'm gonna keep my stone. Alrighty. Ooh. Hi, cow. Have you heard anything interesting recently? Nothing new, nothing interesting, says Sobyamir. Where can I find? Nah, not yet. What's on your mind lately, Sobyamir? That's a weirdly hard name to say. Hard work keeps me going and makes me want to get out of bed every morning. That's why I hope I'm healthy till the end of my days. Retirement must be so dull and purposeless. Yeah. So how's your day going? Okay, I'd like to stand a little bit further away from these cows. The coming of spring is like a fresh morning breeze gently caressing your face in the morning after a great feast of hangover. Can you feel the relief as I do? Yeah, I am a fan of spring. Could you tell me something about your skills? This is implying that I could hire him. I don't mind my hands getting dirty and back getting sweaty. Farming is a complex and challenging job, but it's also very rewarding in the end. Does anything give you a hard time, Sobyamir? I can't force myself to put my heart into my craftings. It's just another routine job. Alrighty. Well, this does imply that I could kind of hire you eventually. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, I think we've already done the small talk here. I'm pleased that maybe I could potentially hire you. Let's see if I can halt you. No, it's not giving me any of that, so I probably can't hire you. And I would like to get away from these noisy cows and find me a castellan. Where is this castellan? Alrighty. You might be a castellan. You is a castellan. Alright, let's talk to Uniagost. Let's see. Okay, he is saying, "Oh, those eyes. I didn't think I would see them again. One blue as the sky and the other black like a lump of coal. I didn't realize we were one of those people who have different colored eyes. That's pretty cool." Anyway, my conversation choices are you all right? You look like you've seen a ghost. Or number 2, that's funny. My grandmother used to describe them as exactly the same way. Okay, well, let's go with the first one. Yeah. So you aren't one. Good. I am not a ghost. For a second there, I thought I had lost it. But your eyes, you look just like him. And my only option for a response here is, sorry, you must have mistaken me for someone. Yeah. I'm new in these parts. Just arrived at the valley, actually. My name is Rasimir. I'm Wanda's son, aren't you? Jordan's nephew? What? Did you know my mother is my only choice here? Not really. I knew of her. We didn't ever actually meet. He wanted to keep his families separate. Families? I guess he got married and had kids, maybe. Anyway, my only option here is, I don't think I understand. You will? Wait. What do you mean by did I know her? Is she well? Anyway, my only possible response here is, I hope she is now, wherever that might be. I've lost both my parents in the war. Okay. Dang it, this world. Ugh. I guess it can be as cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody should lose their loved ones at such a young age. And I actually have options now. It's okay. They've died, so I could live. And I plan to make the best of this life that I can, in order to honor their sacrifice. Or I could just say, yeah, I don't really want to talk about that. Yeah, let's just go with the longer response. Unigost says, that's very mature of you. I'm sure they would be proud hearing that. And I could only say, you mentioned my Uncle Jordan. I actually came here looking for him. And Unigost says, oh, Rasimir, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your Uncle Jordan is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine. And I could say either, so that's it. I'm the only one left. Or I could say, oh no, that can't be. What happened? Well, I mean, I do want more information, so I think I'm going to go with what happened. Unigost says, don't worry, he died peacefully in his sleep. He didn't suffer, I can promise you that. That's actually kind of defensive sounding, so I'm not sure that I believe you. But, I don't know. Anyway, my only choice here is, so what should I do now? Bunya says, you are free to go wherever you like and start a new life. I hereby grant you the permission of the Castellan to build and farm on any on any unutilized land in the valley. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can even build a whole village if you please. There are many travelers passing through. Maybe some of them would like to join your settlement. Okay. So, yeah. I'm really not seeing the main quest yet, but I have a feeling this guy might be involved in it. Because I'm not sure that I trust him yet. Anyway, my only response is, just like that? I can take the land free of charge? Ooh. And he says, well, you'd have to pay taxes to the king annually, but apart from that, you are free to do just as you please. As long as you don't break the laws, of course. What are the laws around here? Or at least if you don't get caught doing so. And I guess he's just talking about don't steal too much. Anyway, I say, that sounds amazing. The valley looks beautiful as well. I think I'll stay here and see what fate has in store for me. Okay. And his response is, I'm glad to hear that. You can find resources all over the land, grab a few rocks and sticks from the ground, and craft yourself a simple axe. With it, you can cut down trees and chop them into logs. Then you can create a wooden hammer that will be crucial in building the building process. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it, and I'm just going to listen to that. When you build yourself a home, come back to Gostovia and talk to my wife, Dobroniega. She manages the tavern. Ask her to feed you. You must be famished. And then grab some beers for both of us and come on back. I'll tell you some stories about Jordan. And I say, that sounds like a plan to me. Alrighty. And we have started the quest, starting a new life. All that stuff went away, but apparently we have a tiny little bit of dynasty rep now. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of exploring. And I have to build a wooden hammer, cut 3 trees, and collect 32 straw. Okay. Now, in just a second, once I get out of town, I think I'm going to take a look at the map and see if we see any likely looking places to settle, because I would rather have someplace a little bit flatter than this is looking. Okay, let's see what we have around us. And this looks like it's kind of mountainous and rocky and all them things, and it does seem like more animals are popping up on the map as we go through. So we're going to have to do a whole bunch more exploring, it seems like. Now let's see if we can pick out some flat spots. This might be kind of flat over here. And this is looking like there's a decent amount of trees, but it's looking a little bit on the steeper side. So, I don't know. Let's just start exploring. And we can go along this ways. And what is that I'm seeing? Someone's crouched over. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess this is their farm.
You won't get anything done hoeing like that.
Well, okay, yeah, I wasn't hoeing, so good to know how I should not do it, though. Which is not holding a hoe in my hand or doing anything at all like that. And I think I might have come out the wrong side of this village. No, I came out the side that I went in. I think I want to go a little bit further. Well, let's go back into the village and then go take this road and then maybe take this road later on. Let's see. Let's get right back in there and do a little bit of running and scurrying here. Let's see, where is this actual main road? Okay. Oh, I'm going to hang around and hear some... Well, I was going to hang around... Oh, it just keeps going too fast. Where are you and who are you talking to? Let's see if we can listen to you a little bit, Malamir. Let's talk to you.
I believe we haven't met before.
Apparently we haven't met before. Greetings, stranger. Have you heard anything interesting recently? Cornica, you should go there. Supposedly there's someone in need of your assistance. Oh, well, that was fast. Okay, good to know, though. Cornica, well, I don't really know the map yet. I don't think that I can easily check it while I'm talking to him. Let's see, where can I find small talk? Let's do just a little bit of small talk. I'm just trying to introduce myself and get you a little bit more welcoming or something. Hard work keeps me going and makes me want to get out of bed every morning. That's why I hope I'm healthy till the end of my days. Retirement must be so dull and purposeless. Yeah, I think I might have heard that one before. How's your day going? The coming of spring is like a fresh morning breeze. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see.
Thanks,
Not
Cat.
sure why I decided to do that. And I'm not sure that that it actually improves anything, to speak to the villagers. Anyway, y'all let me know in the comments about that kind of thing, because, yeah, like I said, I am at best an advanced noob with this game. There's still tons of stuff to learn about it that I just haven't done yet. So please do let me know a little bit more about the gameplay mechanics, because I am very much interested in learning that and learning this game a whole lot better. And I apparently am not allowed to pick up something that I just tried to pick up, but I don't see it. So let's get out of the town boundary before we do any more of that. This is, well, it's looking kind of nice, but it's not as flat as where I want to settle. These are looking, yeah, okay, I still need a pickaxe. And I'm still finding it interesting that that's a thing here in the valley. I don't remember seeing it in Oxbow. But yeah, I should collect everything that I possibly can collect here. And it's starting to get a little bit dark, isn't it? Let's see what time of day it is. Yeah, it's already 17:30, so maybe I should have, started building a house by now, but I usually work all night anyway, so we're just gonna have to go with that this time around. Although I apologize for all of y'all who, don't necessarily see that well in the dark. But I think it's gonna be no choice about the whole sleeping through the night thing here. Let's pick up some daisies and some dandelions and some stones. And another stone. I see you. Okay. And we're not all that. Ooh, quite a lot of interesting little birdies there. I have a feeling that I am not allowed to make a bird trap yet, but let's give it a quick shot. Let's see. I think that's under, yeah, furniture and decoration is where traps live. We do not have enough technology for that, though. We're only at 6 out of 50, but we should be able to get there pretty fast. But we can go ahead and make a rabbit trap. That's appealing. But this doesn't really look like rabbit land. Okay, sleep. Yeah, to sleep you will need to build a house or craft a campfire. Sleeping is available between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. If you choose to sleep, your character will wake up the next morning, as people tend to do when they sleep, or sometimes yet next afternoon, or even evening. Sleeping restores the amount of health proportional to the amount of time you sleep. Going to sleep during season change will always result in waking up in your own house. Okay. And let's see if we can find a good spot for a rabbit trap. And of course, pick up all the stones and everything else. Oh, come on, I want the stone, not the broadleaf. Although, broadleaf flattened is probably a good thing to pick up whenever I can at the moment. And let's see, more sticks. More sticks. And in just a second, I'm going to work on cutting down this tree. And, okay, yes, tree cutting. To cut down a tree, you will need to have an axe. This tool can be bought or crafted in the creation menu with the handcrafting section. Better axes can be crafted in smithy. Put an axe in one of the quick slots at the inventory and take it out. Approach a tree and start cutting it until it drops down. Then chop it down into smaller parts to acquire logs and other resources like sticks and feathers. If you don't dig up a stump, it will regrow into a tree after far too long. Okay, and we are gonna just chop this puppy down very slowly. Although, y'all, it took me way too long to figure this part. Oh, yes, building. Okay, creation menu lets you create a wide array of items and buildings. Alrighty then. Yes, go down. You're going down very slowly. But we are gonna get some logs and see what we can build out of them, such as a building hammer, which will be handy. Here's the third log. Alrighty, let's just do a little bit of deforestation here before we do anything else. And okay, chapter 1, a new beginning. Let's see, we have cut down 2 trees now. And we need to collect a whole bunch more straw. And if nothing else, I should probably build a nice little torch for us, so we can see a little bit here. It's already looking quite dark. Let's see if we can find any nice reeds. It's not going to be right there, is it? Oh, come on. There's got to be reeds somewhere. Well, that might be some nice reeds. So let's scurry on over here. And then scurry. Oh, I'm seeing a bridge. Let's go take the bridge. We're gonna ignore this bridge and go for that bridge. Eventually. Although, I'm running past reeds right here, so let's just go ahead and pick some of these guys up. Let's turn around and then we can just go to town. If we are aiming the right direction. And anyway, I'm not even sure that I actually said this before. What I was trying to say, whether I said it or not, is that it turns out that if you just hold down a button, you can do things a lot more easily. You don't have to keep clicking. So I'm just going to hold down the E and move along here for a little while. And get as many reeds as we can, because we need quite a few. Because I am planning to build a roof before too much longer. Not sure if we're going to be able to manage it immediately, because we got a whole lot more trees that we need to cut down before we can actually start that. But we can get something going here, and we can get some nice torches going. Because I should have plenty of sticks, and they are not that hard to find anyway, so let's just get a few more reeds. And having the 5 day, or did I decide on 4 days for a season? 4 or 5, I can't remember now. I think it was 4 actually. Let's see. Anyway, with that short of a season, I have completely lost track of what I started to say there. So, anyway, short season, yay. Which it was good for something that I was just thinking about, but have now completely forgotten. Fair enough. Alrighty. Anyway, let's go ahead and craft us a torch here. Or several, actually. Let's craft 2 or 3. Yeah, let's go with 3. Alrighty, we have 3 simple torches now. Yay, so let us hit F. I only meant to hit the F once there. Let's see, I'm not sure how many more reeds we're going to need here, but let's just get a few more before we start building. Speaking of building, though, I need to build me a hammer in just a second. And I'll leave some of these for later. Oh yeah, that reminds me of what I was starting to say before. These reeds aren't going to regrow until the next season, as I understand it, so having a slightly shorter season is going to help me out with this. And by shorter, I mean 4 days instead of 6, like I've been doing. Okay, we're going to stop there, except we're not going to stop there because we've got sticks to collect. And hopefully some stones. Yeah, I saw that. There you go. Give me that stone from underneath those bushes. Ooh, and morel mushrooms. Alright, let's collect some of those. I wish that I could just do that in one click. I collected something else too. Might as well get this stick and this stone. Rock and stone, baby. Come on, you're supposed to be faster than that. Honestly. Seriously. Don't be so tedious with the... It takes like a second or so after I hit E for it to actually collect it. But, let's see. I'm all turned around here. Ooh, an overturned cart. This might have something exciting. Planks are kind of exciting at this stage in the game. We have a small bundle which we're going to open, and we're going to get ourselves some cabbage. Oh, I think I transferred the wrong thing, didn't I? Why am I being stupid here? No, I don't want to transfer all my stuff. Thank you. Give me back my stuff. I just wanted the cabbages. And it was just one cabbage anyway, so that is an empty bundle now. Oh, and this one is an empty bundle too. Well, this is a very disappointing little crash here. I'm sorry that you lost your cart, but I was really expecting more out of that. Got 2 stone, which is more valuable to me right now than 1 cabbage, although I might need to do a little bit of munching before too much longer. Anyway, I was going to check the map and find out where we are, and don't really care where I put this first house down now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. This is looking... I'm still not sure what this means right here. Let's go find out. Let us put ourselves a waypoint so that we know when we're standing in it. It's right behind us. Now I have Ray Smith in my head, right behind you, baby. Let's go on over here and see what that stuff means. I need to get a whole lot better at reading the map here, y'all. I will in 7 meters. This is... I think I went right past it. I'm not sure what that was telling me, and I have gone far away from those morel mushrooms, which I was meaning to get more of if I could, but... Okay, yeah, I don't know what that was telling me on the map. Well, anyway, let's just plonk down a house. Because I can move it with... Well, I think that in the valley I can still move it whenever I want to. Let's just try to find someplace relatively clear here. This looks relatively clear. Oh, and I'm going to check and see if there's any animal hazards right beside me. Doesn't look like there are too many. Okay, well, apparently this on the map doesn't mean much at all to me, so, good to know, I guess. I will put that in my brain, and then probably it will fall right out of my brain pretty soon here. Let's put our waypoint right where we're standing, actually. Let's see. Because here is where we're going to try building it. At least I can tell that this is some open land. But anyway, F for waypoint for our house, although I think our house shows up on the map anyway. Let's get in here, and we should be able to make a builder hammer now. And ooh, we can craft a whole bunch more stuff, because we have a whopping 6 logs. It's about to be 5. Okay, yeah, this is a type of tool crafted by hand or at the workbench in the smithy. It can be used for building, repairing, and destroying structures, and hopefully also relocating them when we need to. And this does do some bludgeoning damage. That's good to know. It's worth 9 coins, which means 4.5 for us, because we are still... I think we still have very low diplomacy. It weighs 1 kilogram and has 120 durability. And I don't think we really needed to know all of that, but hey, give me back my... Yeah, thank you for giving me back my torch. Let's go ahead and start building. And I'm not going to have this finished tonight, but I'm going to have this finished by the end of the episode, hopefully. Let's see, how fancy do we need to be? Okay, we can already build a small stone house. Let's see how many stones we're going to need for that. 76. Ooh. I think I'm going to build a hybrid house here just a little bit. If I can remember how to do that. Okay, yeah, this is going to have to work out for me. But where is the path? I can't see because there's a big old house in the way. Oh, yes. Looks like you've just broken your first tool. That's why I made more than one of them. And certainly not the last. You can craft most basic tools by hand, but they're cheap and fragile. It's wiser to focus on producing and using metal tools with higher durability. Yeah, I wonder where the nearest mine is. I do kind of enjoy all of the mining in this game. If you have an identical tool in reserve, you will immediately grab it after the old one breaks. Remember that you can turn off tutorials in the setting. Yes, and I'm not going to do that, but I did want to be kind of closer to this road, I think. Make my life just a little touch easier. We don't need to be right up on top of that bridge. I just wanted to be a little bit closer to this road, which I can't see if I'm achieving that. Oh, and I'm all turned around and lost now, so let's get back to wherever we were. We just want someplace nice and flat for the moment. Let's go on over here. This seems like about the right spot, and I do want to be a little bit closer to the road. Oh, maybe not, because it's nice and flat over here, but we are going to have it go this ways. And I don't want to lose any of these stones by building on top of them, so let's go ahead and grab those. Yes, food. I'm still doing alright on food, so I don't need to worry about it. Eating is essential for survival. When the food parameter is depleted, you will start to lose health. You can obtain various nutrients from foraging, hunting, and farming. All of the food resources rot over time and may cause food poisoning. Discover different ways to preserve it for longer, such as drying, salting, or preparing meals. Sounds good, but I'm working on picking up stones right now, so don't joggle my elbow. Oh, I just got a new level in survival. That's good. Let's go ahead and check on that and see what our skills are at. Let's see. This is survival that we have leveled up in, and I think that for the start, we're just going to work on getting more experience. Next level, 5% more experience gained from survival activities, and that's going to set me up a whole lot better in the upcoming, episodes. Are you sure you want to spend your skill point on that skill? Yes, I am. Alrighty, and for our next level of that, we're going to get 10% more experience, yay. Oh, we have, oh man, I have been leveling up like crazy, so let's just go ahead and spin them all the same way. Even though there's other tempting stuff over here. Let's see, there is, seeing sticks, stones, and mushrooms, feathers, and herbs in inspector mode. Yeah, that can be handy. Oh, stop tempting me to do things that I probably should do instead. We could get more health as well, or we could get insensitive. 2 degrees Celsius more temperature tolerance. That's good. Or we could get 25% higher poisoning resistance. That's also good, but it's feeling a lot less urgent to me right now. But the survival sense is tempting me. Ooh. Erg. Well, I think I'm going to be leveling up relatively quickly in survival for the next several days, because I'm going to be having to do a whole lot of collecting. So let's go ahead and increase this to the highest, increase the survival knowledge to the highest level so that we will get 15% more experience gained from survival activities, which we're going to be doing a whole lot of. And then I can get that other tempting stuff. There's so much tempting stuff coming up. Let's see. Let's see. All right. This is me just clicking through all the various stuff that I can get. Actually, none of the higher tier stuff is all that exciting to me. I don't really care about 10% slower stamina consumption, for example, because I have cheated my way to not having to worry about stamina. Although the 10% less damage received is kind of tempting. But anyway, let's just go with this. But well, we don't have any way to back out of that right now. We have gotten the full gamut of survival knowledge, so we're going to be hopefully gaining XP pretty fast on that. Well, 15% faster, which is not just overwhelming, but it's still better than nothing. Alrighty, have I gotten all of the stones out of the way? And I am going to be collecting a whole bunch of stones because I think that I'm going to build our house such that we have stone walls and stick everything else. Well, log and stick. Alrighty, that's cleared out pretty decently. So let's go ahead and go back to actually building, which is kind of the point of this thing for me. But, okay, let's see. The way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to go ahead and build this simple house for starters. Let's get our... Oh, yeah, I don't have this set up correctly yet. I want my nice little wooden hammer to be number 1. And, let's see, we've got the torch enabled. We have 3 of them still, which I could have sworn that I killed one of them. Maybe I made 4 to start with. Okay. Anyway, we've got enough torches for tonight, hopefully. And we need to start building. Yes, select a build mode. The building hammer can be used in 6 different ways. It enables you to build, repair, and destroy structures, add or remove insulation, and move buildings with all objects inside. I like that feature. And if we wind up liking this house, we're going to keep moving it around with us whenever we do find a place where we want to settle. Because this is not where I plan to start to village. This is just a let's do something tonight kind of a place. Anyway, the mode is selected while holding hammer through the select build mode menu, which is basically just, right button. And alrighty, let's get on to it. Oh, and you know what? I just built that whole foundation in one because I've got the what's it turned on. Let's see. Let me cut down some more logs, and then I will show you guys the difference between the fast building and the normal slow building. Ooh, speaking of which, well, not speaking of which, let's get a few more morel mushrooms while we're seeing them, because we do probably need some food before too much longer. Oh, a nice little maple tree. Oh yeah, and I need to remember to hold down the left mouse button while I'm cutting down maple trees. I don't think that there's a fast way to do that. Yes, building. Creation menu lets you create a wide array of items and buildings. Yes, let's do that. That's what I'm working on. Let's see, this is a spruce tree, which is kind of a disappointment after this maple tree that we just found. Let's get you to be logs and pick you up. We're going to need quite a few of you. And I love that maple trees give you 4 logs. Let's see if I can spot any other maple trees around here. That might be mapley. I do like this in a build zone. Alrighty. You are another maple tree. And I'm going to cut you down very slowly here. And I see some more morel mushrooms on the ground there. Let's go ahead and grab those while we're waiting for that to fall, which takes forever. The bigger the log amount you get from a tree, apparently the slower it falls. Oh, come on. Yeah, I saw that you were going to let me collect you anyway, but it was just putting me off to be, reaching down that far. You should be a stone. You're not a stone. Okay, anyway. Ooh, you are growing through the rock. That's a pretty impressive feat. And I'm still collecting the morels, even though I should be chopping this tree. Alrighty. But we can collect plenty of stuff here now, including some more morel mushrooms. And I can just hold down E. Well, I could theoretically hold down E, but I wouldn't hold it down in the correct spot. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're going through those torches now. And we're going to need some more sticks, even though we are planning to use stone for the walls of the house. I'm going to use sticks for the rest of the house, though. So give me some of these sticks and give it to me faster. Alrighty, let's see. These are all nice maple trees here. Yes, I like you guys. And you smell really nice when you get burned, so I'm in favor of that too. Let's go ahead and get you started while that was busy falling. And in a few more seconds, I'm probably going to eat some of those morels that I just collected. I think that I did have some other food to go ahead and... Oh, I've broken my axe. Oh, well. What a shame. I think I can probably build another one, though. Maybe we should build 3 or 4. Oh, well, I meant to do 3 or 4 at a time. I just did 1. Yay me. Okay, let's try this again. And I already have... Okay, I'm going to hit R for craft more this time. And let us craft, well, all 3, which means we need to pick up even more stone here. Because I apparently am doing a very poor job of getting my stones ready for my walls. But this is going to take a few more seconds here. We've got 2 out of 3, and as soon as we get done with this one, we are going to be done. Water. Hydration is crucial in the wilderness. When the water parameter is depleted, you will start to lose health. You can refill it by drinking various beverages. Water can be stored and transported in buckets and the water skin. Alrighty. And you didn't tell me that I could that I could stop the tutorials that time. Anyway. And I like the fact that it remembers that I keep, oh, I already did that part. I like the fact that it remembers that I keep my axe in, wait, there should be more logs from that. Well, anyway, let's get distracted by all these morel mushrooms. And anyway, what I was trying to say is that I like the fact that it remembers that I like to store my axe in 3. Let's go ahead and take some of these sticks very slowly. You should do instant pickups a lot faster than what you're actually doing. And let's see. Let's pick up a whole bunch more stone because we're going to need it very soon. And if I can ever pick up enough supplies, I'm going to show you guys. Ooh, new building unlocked. Hunting Lodge 1. Alright, we need some of that. And that is going to be my first villager, I hope. I'm going to try to hire somebody who can do the hunting for me because well, for one thing, I don't have a bow. And I don't think that my villager will need a bow, but we'll have to find out about that. But anyway, that's going to be my first villager hired. Probably is a hunter, if I can find one. Oh, I don't need to chop you. You're already chopped. But I am seeing some nice logs over here. And I might have picked up that 4th from the previous maple that I cut down because I think that I was having trouble finding that guy. Yes, I was going for that stick, but I will definitely take the morel mushroom. And let's go ahead and eat a little bit here. And y'all, I do apologize for doing all of this at night. Let's see. Let's eat you. And we're still not doing terrible on the food. And we do have some dried meat, which is nice and handy to have. And fills me up a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and get rid of this cabbage. Okay, a few more morels. Because I can just pick those up off the ground, and it doesn't really matter what my diet is like here. But I am fuller than usual, to be honest. Usually I'm just ahead of starvation when I'm playing. So I'm starting off a little bit better than I usually do here. And I need to remember to hold down the left mouse button while I'm chopping down trees. Which is not a thing that I learned at first when I was playing Oxbow. It took me way too long to get to that point. And I apparently still forget to do it sometimes now. But we have picked up a decent number of logs. Let's find out how much we've got of that. We've got 25 logs. I don't think that that's quite enough. We definitely don't have enough stone yet. But we might have enough stone that I can do that little demo that I'm planning on, which is to show you the difference between having the fast build turned on and the slow build. But we will definitely need some sticks anyway with this build because we're going to be doing part of the house out of this. Let's navigate a little bit more clearly. Anyway, alrighty, I should still have the fast build turned on, and I've got 8 logs to plonk down, but we're just going to do it all in one. Now let's show you the difference by going with these walls. Ooh, we do have enough that I can show you both. So let's see if we can customize our game. Yes, we can. Alrighty, I'm about to switch off the fast building, and you can see how big of a difference that makes. Ooh, yes, changes have been made, and yes, I want to keep them. And yes, I want to set it right back in just a second. But anyway, this is how long it's going to take without the fast build. I'm just putting in the sticks here. And I didn't mean to put in sticks now that I'm thinking about it. So that's how that works. And here we are going to switch back to the appropriate thing with customized game again. And we're going to turn on the fast building. And this time I'm going to try. Oh, yes, I want to keep it. I keep forgetting to do that part. Alrighty, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually edit. And we're going to turn this into a stone wall. And let's put a window into it too. Alrighty, now we're selecting a stone wall with window for this wall. And the fast building is turned on again. So, there we go. Nice and fast. And I kind of need to destroy this wall because as much as I hate to waste all the materials, let's see, where's the destruction? Yeah, we're going to have to destroy this. And I'm going to lose these materials, but oh well. Okay, we're going to build it appropriately now. That's not what I meant to do. I need to right-click with this now. We're going back into build, and we're going to hit edit, and hopefully I still have enough. I don't think this needs a window. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going to put a plain old stone wall here. And we do have enough stone for that. We got enough. Oh, darn it! I keep doing that. What's wrong with me? I'm gonna have to destroy it again, and I'm just gonna have to pick up more sticks in just a few seconds. Oh, and I keep. Let's see. Yeah. I did hit the right thing that time. So we're going to edit this and turn it into, this is a plain old wall too. Okay, yeah, this is now set to stone and I don't have quite enough stone for that, unfortunately. I need to do a little bit more gathering here. This is going to be a slightly slower house than I meant for it to be. Sorry, y'all. But if I'm going to build a house, I might as well do it the way that I want it to wind up. And I apologize for the longer episode this time, but this is kind of a slow game, so it's just going to wind up being a little bit on the slow side here. And did I align that the way that I meant to? Good enough. Alrighty. More stone, please. There's some more stone. And we're going to have to build some more torches in just a few more seconds, I think. I was hoping that I could, use what I've got overnight, or to last the night, but not much luck with that. Oh yes, broadleaf plantain. I will take that so that I can get the stone underneath it. And I might wind up needing the healing before too much longer too, because I am gonna, have to start hunting. Oh, but while I'm thinking about it, let's see if we can put down a rabbit trap. Did I already do that? I might have. I don't think I did. Well, I don't really know where the rabbit are located yet. It's not looking like they're right here, but I have found that you can just go ahead and get rabbit anyway, even if you put down a trap. But maybe I'm just imagining that. Oh, what time is it? It's not quite dawn yet. So hopefully by the time this torch breaks, we're going to be doing all right. I'm going to get back up here just a little bit more and put the rabbit trap down here. Well, I don't want I don't want to have to go too far to collect it though. So let's try for over here somewhere. Where I've already cut down all these trees. Okay, let us go over to furniture and decorations where the traps live, which is not the smartest place to put traps in the menu if you ask me, but I guess that's what they had to go with. And there we go, we have now got a rabbit trap. And hopefully there are going to be some rabbits around there. I think I might have heard one squeaking there. Let's see, we still need more stone, and it is looking a little bit dawn-like out here, y'all. Let's away our torch for the moment. And we certainly don't need to be carrying that ghost trap around. Give me some more stone. Don't make me whine at you too hard. There's got to be more stone lying around here somewhere. I think I'm going away from where the stone lives. And I don't want to get too far away from where my building is. Where my building is going to be. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to temporarily mark this trap because it's going to take me a little while to get used to where it is. So, let's see. I'm going to be able to find my house before too much longer. So I think it makes a little bit more sense to have the mark somewhere right around here for this trap. Okay. And more morel mushrooms. Ooh, let's go ahead and get some unripe berries here. And the morel mushrooms. And what I'm after... come on, you told me that there were berries. Okay, here's the berries. Might as well collect them and might be able to sell them for 2/10 of a coin or something like that. We certainly need the money right now. But I need some rocks, some sticks, and some stones. Yes, let's just keep on picking up everything that we can. Come on, give me some more stone. I'm gonna have to go kind of far for more stone, apparently. There were plenty of stones over here in the woods. There's a stone. Took me a while to actually be able to spot it. There's some more stone. Maybe I should have the torch up while I'm working on this. That might help. Let's collect some of this St. John's wort. And of course, my torch died just as I was deciding to put it back up. So, oh well, it's almost dawn. But I do need to have plenty more torches, so let's go ahead and craft that. Craft that. And we'll craft more. It's not going to use up any of my lovely stone. Alrighty, we're crafting 5 of them this time. And we're going to be getting rid of some straw, but I think we still have plenty of that. Ooh, it suddenly stopped. No, I think that I actually managed to craft them all. Anyway, technologies. You've earned enough technology points to unlock workshop. More items you produce, the sooner you'll gain access to buildings, allowing you to craft better and more durable tools. And remember that you can turn off tutorials, blah, 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 blah. Words. Just give me more stone. That's really what
I need some water.
Okay, yes, I will get you some water in just a few more seconds. I'm looking for stone, though. Yeah, but let's go ahead and water your face here. I'm well fed enough, so I'm not too worried about that. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put up whatever wall we can. And I'm going to remember to hit edit this time. Yay! This is a wall with a window, isn't it? So let's put in a stone window. Yeah, okay, yeah, this does have a window. We don't have to keep all the windows where they are, but... Let's see. Let's see how many stones we've managed to collect here. And I can't quite tell... Hang on, let me back off and... Alrighty, this does not have a window at present, but... Like I said before, we could always put in more. I think I want this one to have a window, so let's go ahead and do that. Doesn't really matter all that much, and I don't think it really affects how fancy or how many stones we need for it, but sadly I'm still running way too low on stones. Phrasing. Okay, let's see. Come on, give me more stones. Maybe I should just go a lot closer to the village and maybe I'll find a few more over there. But it seems like up in the woods is the best place to find them here. Earth. Yes, now that I've gotten the sticks. Well, yes, there's the stones. Twigs and berries. Alrighty, let's see. Come on, stones. I need so many more of you. I think I needed, what, like 76 if I were going to build the entire thing out of rock. I'm not going to build the entire thing out of rock, but, you know. Actually, yeah, speaking of which, let's go ahead and put in the easy ones. That do, in fact, just need sticks, because I probably have enough sticks. And I hope that y'all aren't missing the fact that I, just sort of ignore my inventory. Or, well, I hope that y'all aren't missing the fact that I have to twiddle around with my inventory every 4 seconds. Because I really kind of dig in this whole not having to worry about that thing, and also this whole fast building thing, so I don't actually really apologize very much for the whole fast build thing. Let's see, we've got... we only have 3 stone. Erg. Come on, there's got to be plenty more hanging around here somewhere. I'm just in the wrong spot. Let's go a lot further down. But it is definitely getting to be done here, and since I have this much shorter season than I'm used to, I really do kind of hate to waste all the time with this, but we're just going to have to, let this spring pass us by a little bit more than I would like to. Because what I would like to do is, get to planting and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think we're there yet, sadly. We are getting to where there are a few more stones. And to where I'm having to pick up the sticks before I can get to the stones. Let's get on to it. Alrighty, I'm seeing a few more stones hanging around. We are getting to the slightly stonier area of the map, which is exciting. Or maybe it's just that I had already, gotten rid of all the stones elsewhere. And I kind of wish that I knew how many that I needed. Mostly right now, I just know that I need a whole lot more. I've got 10 at the present. Make that 11. But I think I'm going to need like maybe 40 or 50, something like that. Get the rest of those walls. I can't even remember how many you need per wall. Maybe like 8 per wall. And I've got, well, I might only need to get another 30 or 40. Let's see. Let's keep on picking up stones here. Sorry, y'all. I did warn you that this is a very grindy game, so if you have lost interest, come on. What? I don't. I want the stone, not the sticks. I guess I'll take the sticks if I have to. Anyway, grindy game. Y'all have been warned. Feel free to just plop on over to a faster, more exciting game if this whole slowness is not to your taste. And why can't I pick up this thing with the purple? Not sure what I think it is, but I think it is something that I should be able to pick up, is what I think. Give me this stone. I like sticks and all, but I am on a stone hunt. How many do I have now? I've got 25. That doesn't sound like enough to me. Let's go for at least 40. Maybe 42. But we are at least finding some. We're up to 30 now. And I hope that I'm not getting too far from my construction site, because I'm definitely going to have to make use of this hammer just to guide me to my area. And perhaps I will have gotten a rabbit by the time I get over there. And rather than build a campfire, I'm going to try to build a house so that I will have one of those nice little grills already in place for myself. Let's see. Don't need that many more stone, hopefully. We're up to 35. Ooh, I just saw a stone. Okay, stop hiding from me. There we go. And let's see. Not that many more. 37. Let's aim for 42 and watch me need like 48. That seems legit. Well, pretty soon we're going to turn back. Well, I think we've already turned back around. We're just going to collect whatever we can grab on the way, or on the way back to our building site. Let's see. Ooh, some St. John's wort. That can't hurt. I can probably sell that, or I know that I can sell that. Okay, give me some more stone, just a little bit more. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I am probably going for 48. Which hopefully will be more than I need, because I would like to have some more on me. It's always handy, and I'm looking at all these lovely maple trees that I would love to cut down. And I might do a little bit of that. These sticks are not stones. I think I might have already cleared out most of this area. And hopefully I'm discovering some more animal spots. Ooh, okay, let's go ahead and collect up some berries while we're here. This is quite a nice little berry patch. It's going to be a whole lot nicer during the summer when I can actually eat the berries, because these unripe berries cause poisoning. Although I've eaten them before and not died, so, not too worried about it. I haven't really had any trouble from poisoning in this game yet. That doesn't mean that it's not a thing. It just means that I have not been thinged by it. Okay, just a few more. Let us make use of our unlimited inventory space and collect a whole bunch of stuff that we'll probably sell for a very tiny amount. But if I've got a whole bunch of them, it'll add up. I do need to find somebody in town to sell stuff too, and I just saw some St. John's wort. We might as well grab that too. Now, have I found any? Yes, well, I found some St. John's wort. Have I found any more stones while I was picking up berries? Can't really tell. Not easily. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any more stone at the moment. I am going to go ahead and start making my way over so that I can at least find out how much I'm lacking. Let's pause to pick up a stone while we're here. I think maybe I'm not going to speed my way towards my house. Not until we are sure that we've got enough stone, which I'm currently not sure. We've got 45 stone, which is not terrible. Let's see how much we got to do. And let's remember to hit edit. Oh, does this have a window or not? Well, I think I judge it not to need a window. Alrighty, we've got 50 stone. That's not too bad. And this needs a window. So let's go into edit and walls with windows and stone walls with windows. It only takes 6. Oh, I'm out of logs. I should have gotten some of those lovely maple trees. Let's go ahead and put these stones into place. This needs a door. And let us stone you. And you just need a little bit more stone. And you are going to be a nice little wall without any windows or doors. So let's put you in place. And we are very close to done. We just need some more logs. I think these are all stoned up. But why does this look? Okay, yeah, it just looked weird for a second. So let's go ahead and get some more of these lovely maple trees. And then we will finally have a house done. We don't need that many logs, but since we always need logs, we might as well get several here. Alrighty. I love the sound of a falling tree. Alright, let's go ahead and... wait, where'd you go? Okay, here you go. Let us chop you up. And take you. Phrasing. Come on, show me these logs. That feels like that was only 3. Am I just incapable of counting to 4? Oh well. We got another tree here. And this will help me tell whether or not yeah, see, I did miss out on one of the logs from that tree. Because I should now have a whole lot more. I've got 7, I should have 8. Where did you go? Why were there only 3 logs in that maple tree? No fair. I call shenanigans. Oh well, I also call it's not really worth wasting time finding that log. I just need to get some more. Here we go. Let's see, where are the other maple trees? This looks like a maple tree. And I do hate getting all deforested right near my house, but you know what? It'll eventually regrow, and this is not where we're going to settle finally anyway, so we might as well take advantage of all these lovely maple trees. And please, ooh, new building unlocked. Resource storage 1, that's pretty good to have. Darn it, I'm still dwelling on that missing log. Okay, anyway, we have cut this down and not yet chopped it up, so let's chop it up. And I just got a new level of extraction. Alright. Which I think means that I get to pick a skill point. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and finish this building, and then we'll play around with our skills. Okay, let's get over to 1 and see what all needs to be done. This just needs a log. As does this. And see, even though this is technically fast building, it's still pretty slow. And we gotta get in there and finish off the last little bit of it. And we have gotten logs. Yay! Chapters! Chapters are a series of missions that appear at the beginning of the game and introduce you to the game's mechanics. It also assists you in the initial stages of your new settlement's construction. Completing chapters allows you to unlock the next development stage, which determines the maximum limit of buildings you can construct. Well, I would like to construct a whole bunch, but I think I'm going to have to slightly take my time with that. But anyway, let's see if we can... let's see if we have any rabbits in that trap. Where is my trap? Here is my trap. Or soon we will get to my trap. Oh, we haven't got anything left yet. Yeah. Chapter 2, A Survivalist is our new quest. Yeah, and I just set a rabbit trap, so go on, give me a rabbit now. We need to also build a wooden spear, a stone knife, and hunt a wild animal and survive for a season. And I think by survive for a season, they might mean more than 1 season. We'll have to find out about that. But I have a feeling that they mean survive for an entire year. And I just found 2 more stones. Yay. Anyway, I was going to check my skills because we have some new excavation skills. Alrighty, and I'm going to go the boring route again by getting more extraction knowledge. So let's go ahead and increase. Well, I don't want to increase that level yet because I want to look around at what we've got here just a little bit more. We could also do treasure hunter, 5% chance to find extra items while digging in clay pits, which I like that, but I don't see any clay pits yet. And honestly, y'all, I have never found an extra item while digging in a clay pit. So, that might just be that I never actually took this, but I think I've taken it. I don't know. Anyway, we will eventually do this and find out what else lives in clay pits. That could be interesting. Or it could be a force of nature, 5% slower durability, loss of axes. Yeah, that's not too bad of a thing, but I can always just make myself another stone axe, although I'm looking forward to making myself some slightly fancier axes than that. We could be one with the earth, 5% slower durability, loss of pickaxes and shovels. Or it could be a master of destruction, 50% resources recovered from destroying structures. Yeah, that's kind of appealing. Let's see if there's plenty of interesting stuff coming up in Tier 3 and Tier 4. Woodcutter's Trance in Tier 4 sounds nice. Next level, 10% faster tree cutting for the next 10 seconds. Stacks up to 1. That'll be good to have. But anyway, we're just going to go boring right now, and we're going to get 5% more experience gain from extraction activities. Yay. Yes, I am sure that I want to spend my skill point on that skill. Alrighty. I do kind of need to eat, but I should also be thinking about winding up this episode, which has probably gone on far longer than I ever meant it to, but hey, this game just kind of brings it out of me. I warn y'all right now that this is probably going to be a very slow-paced kind of a playthrough, but like I said at the beginning, I am just completely addicted to this game, so I think that this is kind of an inevitable series for me, and if nobody watches, well, then I'll just keep on playing on my own anyway. But hopefully I will see y'all in the next episode if you are interested in sticking around for this one. Because this is such a pretty game, and it's so much fun to just, well, wander around picking up sticks and stones and cutting down trees. Don't know why, but it really is. Y'all let me know in the comments anything that I need to know about about Medieval Dynasty. I should have said that because we are playing in the Valley instead of Oxbow. I have got a whole lot to learn with this game. So y'all please do illuminate me in the comments. And hopefully I will see all of y'all in the next episode. Bye.